Duh.
Hi guys, I'm back with another video. In previous video we have discussed about the print function only, and this is the continuation part of that video, as we will be discussing more about this. And coming to back, ideally I'm opening ideally. I have opened it. To create new file, please press Ctrl N. After pressing Ctrl N, you can see that a pop-up window has been opened. As you can see that it is named as untitled. So to save this, please press Ctrl S. After pressing Ctrl S, you can see this window. I am saving this file on the desktop Python course, and as we have created already first program, so now I am creating second program. Click on enter. You can see that now it has been created as second program .py. So let's do with some example. I'm typing print hello. Okay, now I am writing another word in this print function only, that is hi. So I written hello and I. To run this program, please press F5. As you can see that here hello and I are printed on the same line. Why it is happening? It is happening because whenever we use single print statement, it will be going to print on the same line. So if you want to print any word or any line on the new line, then what to do? So simply you can use the multiple print statements. Like now I am using another print statement like print, and in that I am going to type intense programmer. Okay, whenever I run this program, you can see the output. You can see the output here that hello hi printed on the first line and intense program on the second line. Now guys, let me discuss you about three things which is going to used in the print function only. Let us go. So the three things here are, first thing is asterisk, you can call it as asterisk, and second thing is SCP, which can be named as separator, and third one is end, which is going to used in print function. Let's go by one and discuss about each and everything. So asterisk is used in print function, means what is the use, what is it behavior, like these things we are going to discuss right now. So it is called as multiplication in general, means we can call it as multiplication operator in general, but when we try to use in print function, it is different case, means the behavior of the asterisk will be changed when we are going to use in print function. So it can be used before iterable object. So what is meant by iterable object? Means upon looping we can get the values by one. Means suppose we have a string called ABCD. So upon looping ABCD, we will be getting the output as A and B and C and D. So that string can be called as iterable object. So upon looping we will be getting single value. So now let's go with an example, practical example, so that you can understand very clearly. So now opening the Python ideally only. So let me delete this first line. Okay, now we have print function here, and we have called, okay, let me delete this also. So in previous video I was telling about A equal to intense program I was assigned. So let me take the same example so that you can understand easily. So I am typing intense programmer, like okay. So we have variable called A and we assigned intense programmer string to it. So now I am using print function, print. So you know that if I pass the A, the output will be printing as intense programmer, and if I keep the quotes around the A, it will print only A. So now I am printing, I am writing here star before the A object. As you know that A is a string, A is a string which using the star asterisk operator before it, what will happen? Let's see. I'm running this So you can see that there is a indents programmer output only, but in between there is a gap. So it is displaying one by one. After I, it will going to display n, after that t, after that e, like that, so on. So whenever you use asterisk before the iterable object, it will going to display the object as one by one value. So we have indents programmer, right? So it is going to display one by one. Let's see with another example, like I'm giving 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Don't think that it is a number, because we have used here quotes now, it will be going to understand that it is a string. So upon clicking F5, that is running, so click on OK. So you can see that it is going to display 1 2 3 4 7 8 9 etc. So when I remove the asterisk, you can see the output, there is a change. See, you can see the output as there is no space between, because it is displaying at a time all the object. So that is the use of the asterisk. So let us use now separator operator in this print function only. So I have passed argument 1 like this, means it will be taking one value each thing, and I am writing separator scp equal to, let me give one value, right? I will give this hyphen I am passing in the separator as a value. So let us check the output what will be going to display. So I am clicking F5 button. Okay, it is asking save. You can see the guys, the output has been displayed something new, like it is displaying 1, then hyphen, then 2, then hyphen, then 3, so on. So in the separator value, what will be going to put, that will be going to add in between the string object. So I think you have gotten clear idea. Let me change this to something like dollar symbol, and let us run this. So when you click the OK, you can see this guy's output has been changed. So dollar symbol is adding in between the string object. So let us now go with another example, like simply I think right now use only single print function. I will deleting these all things. So I will pass simply first thing as do and comma subscribe comma to my channel comma to my channel. So as I think when I run this file, you can see the output, and you can also know the output what will be going to display. It is going to display simply as do subscribe to my channel. Let me run. So guys, it is going to display as do subscribe to my channel, and you can see that there is a gap between these do and subscribe to and to my and my to channel. So whenever you are not using any separator operator, then the default value going to use as white space. So that is why in previous output also there is a gap in between. So let me give the separator value as @ So let us see the output. You can see that it is going to display in that white space only the @ has been placed. So the default value is going to choose as white space, and whenever you use separator operator with something value, that value will going to display in between the object of the print function. So I think right now you have got clear idea about the separator operator. So let's now discuss about the end operator. So let us discuss. So okay, END operator is used in print function. The END parameter is used to append any string at the end of the output. I think you did not got any idea. Let me tell you that whenever you are printing something on the output screen, at the end of string, what we going to put the end value, that is going to add to the end, like, and the default value of the print the default value of the end will be new line. So this is the syntax, and let me show you practical example so that you can clearly understand. Okay, let us take the same example. So here we have do subscribe to my channel, and I am using in the place of separator as END. Let us check what will be going to happen. I simply changed SCP to END. Let us check what will be going to happen. I am running. After running, you can see this. Do subscribe to my channel. After that, the @ has been displayed. So the end operator will be going to use whenever you want to display something on the output screen. At that end only, the operator value will going to display. So when I change this @ to something 4, it is going to display as 4 at the end of the string. And if whenever you are not using END operator in the print function, so the default value goes to the new line. Means, let me show you example. So like this is my first print function. So in second print function I am writing, do subscribe to my channel, that is intense programmer. So I am writing intense programmer in the second statement. So whenever I use the END here, let me show you with example, END, and I will put something asterisk, and when I run this program, you can see the output as do subscribe to my channel, and in between there is a asterisk, and the output has been shown as intense programmer. So whenever you use the END operator in first print function, then automatically whatever it may be, at the end it will be going to display, and next print function going to display here. So let me delete this END so that you can clearly understand what will happen without this END. Let me run this, and after running this, you can see these two are printed on the separate lines. So you can understand here one thing, that whenever you are not using END function, the default value goes to the new line. So whenever you place the END function in printer, so automatically it is going to connect the two print functions. So I'm using again END, and I will be putting something like arrow mark like this, and I will run the program right now. So this is the output. So first print function has been printed. After that, the END value going to print. Then after, the second print function value is connected to the first one. So this is the main use of the END operator. I think you have got clear idea about this END. And guys, not only using separate and END function in another print function, you can also include these two in the same print function also. Let me give you example of that only. I am taking one print statement, and in that I am writing same intense programmer only, intense programmer, and after that I am giving END statement, and in that I will be going to give @ and I am taking right now another print function, and in that I will be giving as Gmail, and another value as com, and comma, I am giving separate SCP equal to value as dot. You can give any value, I am giving dot, and I am also giving END. As you can see, I am using separate and END in the same print function, and I will be giving like underscore if any queries, you can mail it. So guys, I think right now I'm using two print statement. I have done these things, and I will be going to give you a chance to guess the output. So guess the output and pause the video once, and after guessing the output, you can check the answer. If you are correct, you are on the way, and if you are not correct, now understand what it is. I'm clicking F5 button. So guys, as you can see here it is printing that intense programmer @gmail.com. It is printing because, let me show you parallelly. Yeah, I think right now it is visible. So guys, first of all, it is printing as intense programmer. Okay, it is printing intense programmer, and after that we have called END here. that is it will be going to end with @ okay, it is ending with @. This is up to the first print statement. After that the second print statement has been connected, as you can see, that is Gmail, okay, Gmail, and there is a dot in between these two because we are given separator operator. Now that's why it is going to separate these two arguments with and dot operator. So it is going to print dot and then after com, and after we will be ending this print statement with called as if any queries you can mail it. So that's why it is going to display as that. Let me show you. Yeah, I think it is visible right now. So intenseprogrammer@gmail.com __ if any queries you can mail it. So that is the magic behind the two statements we have used right now. And let's have a quick summary about the today's session. Today's session we have discussed about these things. Let me show you. Yeah, first thing we have learned about the three things, that is star, you can call as asterisk also, and separator operator and end also, and their usage also. And coming to the each individual, star can be used before iterable object to get value one by one. I think you have got clear idea. And second thing is separator can be used to separate values of arguments present in print function. Default is white space. So we have used in separator function to separate the values of the print statement, and the default value is white space. Whenever you are not using separator, the default goes to white space. And coming to end can be used to add a string type value to the at the end of string. So whatever you give the end in, whatever you will be giving the value as end, you will be going to that value going to add at the end of the string, and the default value is new line. So when you are not giving anything in the end, so it is automatically going to the new line. And these are used to change the way in which the contents of the print method are printed on the console. So simply I can say that using these three functions, these three operators, you can modify the output statement as you like. So I am giving references for each examples. I am given for a star, that is asterisk, and for separator and for end also. And that's all guys, and we will be meeting in the next video. And thank you, see you, take care, bye.